We didn't run out of gas. There is, that's a pretty ominous, pretty awful feeling is when you're in the middle of a highway. I don't know where we were. I know we were 20 minutes from Tioga. But ding, you hear that. And I always have fuel in my car, but when you're driving a horse, truck, and trailer, it obviously goes down quite quickly. I thought we had lots of gas to get from, where did we gas up? The edge of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
To where we were going 3 hours away. I thought it never dawned on me. I didn't watch it. Obviously, I'm an idiot. But the gas light went off. You guys heard it. I was, oh my God, my heart sank. What would be worse than calling Jeff Barnes and say, hey, can you come get us? I ran out of gas because I'm a hobo on the side of the road in New York State. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, all gassed up. There's a little gas station there. We're all set now. So, aged horses. What kind of week did we have? Brave World had the week off, and I know, listen, a very valiant effort. And I talked to everybody in a very fair manner, all of our clients, one by one, that own Brave World. And yes, there were some people that wanted to make an argument to bring the horse back to PEI for the Gold Cup. I could see it. I completely get it, completely understand. But at the end of the day, he's doing well in the classes he's in. He's not quite good enough to hang with that company in the Gold Cup. So we've decided to leave him here in Ontario. No, that's probably not what a lot of the Maritimers, the Maritime people would want. Deep down, I want a horse for the Gold Cup too, but to take that particular horse down would be hoping for him to do well in the Consolation or the type of horse that generally comes to the Gold Cup did not come this year, which is unlikely. The border's opening up. You know, PEI, if you get for those of you who want to go somewhere, I know that's beautiful. Not have to wear a mask or anything.
It's a cow.
Yeah, a big cow. What's a cow say? No, that sounds like a big cat. Meow? No, that's false.
Take that out.
A cow.
A goat?
Oh. So Brave World will be staying here in Ontario. Compass Rose DC. Yeah, I always say this mare for whatever reason just finds her way into a bad spot. And I know as a driver, it's our spot that it's our job not to. But she can leave enough to make you think she's going to get spotted well. But it ends up being just enough to get you in a difficult spot. Tim Twaddle told me, he said Dave got off the bike and said she just felt so good. I felt that she'd be fine first over, and she will. It was a jump up in class, and it was a tough spot for her to be in, and she ended up getting chewed up. Finished 6th. We can only hope and endeavor to get her in a better spot again next week. She's as good as those horses. She's certainly not outmatched in that field, but in a first over position against favorites, she is. Cruising in Style, again, kind of got shuffled out the back end the other day. I assume he'll be back in to go soon. Don't believe me, just watch. Continues to race good. Second, third. He raced good again. Globetrotting made a break yesterday. That's 2 breaks now for Globetrotting. No, that's 3 breaks. Her first start at the Meadowlands, she made a break. Last night she made a break, and she made a break in Yonkers. Right? 3 breaks for Globetrotting. So I know a lot of people would say, hey, maybe we should put the hobbles on her. The hobbles are not going back on Globetrotting, and she is not coming home. She's going to have to work her way through this. I think she will. We have her in a spot where she can do it, and hopefully she will. Miss Brampton Beast was a winner. I suspect tomorrow night may be our last start with Miss Brampton Beast. She was a fairly convincing winner at the bottom level, which is sad because she's a better horse than that, but she won't put out unless she's in with horses she can beat up on. She's a bully, is what she is. And not a very good one, to be honest. She's just an okay horse. But when you get her in that spot where she should win, she will. And she'll likely be good again this week. And I suspect there'll at least be some eyeballs on Miss Brampton Beast. Path of Totality, she's just a nice mare. And raced great again last night. You know, she's a tough mare. Those knees really bother her. Not to mention she ripped a shoe off somewhere between the start and the quarter pole. I looked down at the quarter. She had 3 shoes on, 1 missing off her left front foot, and lo and behold, her left knee is the one that bothers her. She seemed fine after the race. She seemed fine today, but lost a shoe and was a winner. 157, but raced rather well at Scioto Downs. Who do we go to next? Spirit of Dio raced fantastic last night, but we had to enter the Lasix program afterwards. It's so odd. She looked you would never think, looking at that line, looking at her entire body of work, and then seeing that big last quarter, that last lunge at the wire to win, and say to yourself, yeah, she bled. I never would have thought of it. There's Tioga Downs right there, guys. I never would have thought of it. But it is what it is, and it is what it is in Spirit of Dio. Raced awesome, looked awesome. No, this is the rest area. Raced awesome, looked awesome, and a big winner last night. 153-3, a fifth off her lifetime mark, but beat up on some rather good horses. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the second class from the top that she disposed of last night. Oh, they're actually still racing right now. I didn't know. I should have looked and saw they were racing. Huh. This is a great question, Ollie. This is a 5/8 mile track, like Georgian Downs or like Scioto Downs, 5/8. So they start in the back stretch, go around once, and finish on the home stretch. Like the Meadows. You're exactly right.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, they start there.
Start on the back stretch and finish in front of the grandstand. Yep. So, Spirit of Dio, I mean, you have to wonder. You'd have to extrapolate and say, well, geez, Anthony, you know, she went at 53-3, 27-3, and bled. Not substantially, but enough to put her on Lasix. How good is she? This is a filly that never really bled in her life, never really had an issue in her life, so I'm not really concerned. But I also have to wonder, how good is she if she raced that well and still bled? Oh my goodness. So I'll tell you what, you can say what you want. We all get a little testy on a 5+ hour trip in a truck or a car, but hey, easy now. For the most part, especially the 2-year-old, it's been pretty good. So Stonebridge Simba is next. Stonebridge Simba got beat up real bad last week and got parked. He has the rail this week with Aaron Merriman on Sunday. Adeline, all right. Timo Houdini has been fantastic for Steve Boston's. Perfect example of a horse that maybe needed Lasix as a 3-year-old into his 4-year-old season, but now that he's a little bit older, they've taken him off Lasix. He doesn't need it anymore, and he has looked absolutely fantastic since joining Steve's barn. Great job by Steve and his crew, and a great job by Timo Houdini, really putting it all together since going back to Canada. Great, the old white paint in the tires, love that. West 52nd, still looking for a good class for him. A number of options on the table for this guy, whether it be a change of venue, a change of state, or just a change of tactics. West 52nd, in a tiny bit of a funk, but we'll put it all together here in the next week or two with him. White Tiger, you could see they were a little tentative with White Tiger last night at Plainridge Racecourse. Little rough in the turns, and they were, nobody wants to have 2 breaks and have to qualify. Certainly not on a horse that it was just sent to you. So obviously the kid drove the horse very cautiously. Jeff probably told him to. He had asked about making some changes. Listen, he knows that track better than anyone. The Meadows is not Plainridge. Although the speed, although the speed is similar, the track itself is quite a bit different. The turns are a little flatter, a little tighter. Are they going to pose a problem for White Tiger? I'm not sure. I don't know, but he was better yesterday. I'm very interested to see how he's going to look next week at Plainridge. And then yes goes to have, we had a bone scan done of My Jazz the other day. It was favorable, the bone scan. Exactly where we knew the issue was is where the I don't want to say surgeons, what would you call them?
Vets.
I guess the vets. The vets agreed that's exactly where it was. So I'm really looking forward to hearing back from the veterinarian in charge of the bone scan with Yes on Monday. Was he better in the qualifier? I talked to Kurt Sugg. He said yes, but a qualifying scenario is not the same as a race, and 57 is not 53. This is a horse that went 26.55 and fell apart down the backstretch. I want to know why. Because he was going to trot in 53 or 54 that night, I'm sure of it. So why did he fall apart? What is bothering him? Why can't anybody see it? I need to know. And we should have answers, conclusive, 100% conclusive answers on Monday evening or Tuesday afternoon. So that is the aged racehorse group. We are now at Tioga. We're about to pull in. I'm going to finish all the videos for you guys up tomorrow. I didn't want to start. I guess I could have done my videos. I'm waiting for the Hambletonian to do my opening. I could have done the 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds. I could have done all the other videos while I was driving. That was a bit of a bonehead move. but I will get them all done for you. I'd say before. We're staying over Sunday. They'll be uploaded on Sunday night from Tioga. So, wish us luck tomorrow. We're going to need it. We have arrived, and we will be reporting tomorrow from Tioga. Take care.